There are tons of really cool things to do here in Orange County, California, including shopping, surfing, or even taking a stroll along the beach. But did you know you could also cut a record here? Well, I did, and that's exactly why I'm here. Welcome to Orange County.
I'm Stephanie, a self-taught chef with an appetite for good food, travel, fashion.
That's all the right touches. I love this.
Oh, wow. And adventure. Join me on my journey to exotic locations as I take on new adventures
and shoot it. You put Robin Hood to shame.
and create fabulous pescatarian meals using fresh local ingredients.
I'm using those beautiful oranges that I bought from Farmer's Market this morning.
So if you hunger for good food and have an appetite for adventure, this is a show that you don't want to miss.
On this episode of the Posh Pescatarian Appetite for Adventure, I visit beautiful Orange County, California. To record a record at California Sound Studio.
Here we go!
But before my adventure begins, Katie helps me find a new look.
What's up, Katie?
Hi, Stephanie. Okay, so we already have some outfits picked out.
And I prepare the meal that I'll make for my instructors.
This is grilled with sea salt, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of black pepper. So I'm trying my hand at being a recording artist today, so I'm with my makeup artist, Katie Yanku, who's gonna help style me and find a new look for the day. I typically shop at a retail store, but this time around we were looking for a little bit more fun, a little bit more style. So Katie went to a variety of stores, picked out a few things, and we headed back to a studio to try them on. What's up, Katie?
Hi, Stephanie. Okay, so we already have some outfits picked out, and I know that you love dresses, but I thought you could go a little out of your comfort zone today, so I picked out some jeans and a fur vest, which I know is a little different for you, but what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm willing to try anything at this point. Today is all about fun, and I think this outfit is fun, so why not try it? Okay, be right back. I was pretty excited about my style session with Katie. I gave her carte blanche, so it was fun to see what she'd come up with. Okay, Katie, I actually like this outfit.
Yeah, it looks really cute, and the jeans fit really well on you.
Thank you. The vest actually isn't as poofy as I thought it was going to be, and actually really fits well.
Yeah, it does.
I like it. I just think it's too casual for today.
Yeah, I agree. I think since you usually like wearing dresses, I think it would be more appropriate anyways to wear a dress.
Ooh.
So what do you think about this? It's different because it has the cutouts.
I think it's cute. It's got cutouts. I've never worn cutouts before, so we'll see how that goes. And I like the leather and the chiffon together, and it's black, but it still feels girly and kind of fun.
Yeah, it looks really cute.
Okay, so let's try it. Be right back. Okay, I like this.
Yeah, I think it looks really cute, and it really complements your body type.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd like the cutouts, but it's really cute. It's not too, over the top. I just think it's missing something shiny.
Yeah, let's go look at the accessories.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
Okay, so what do you think about this necklace? Like a nice pop of color?
Yeah, I mean, I like the color in the necklace. I just want something that's like a little bit more pow.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think about this? I think the gold would look really nice with that dress.
I like it. I really like this one.
Yeah, I think it'll look really nice.
The problem is, I don't know if I love the outfit for the day.
Yeah, it's a little much, and I have one more thing that I think you'll really like.
Oh, let's see it. I ended up keeping that black dress. It didn't work for the day, but I really loved the way it looked. Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
I love this. Katie, you know me so well. I love everything about this dress. I love the shine, I love the fit, I love the color. It moves a little bit. It's gonna be perfect when I'm behind the booth, rocking out my song. I think this is the dress for the day.
Yeah, I think it is too. Let's go to your hair and makeup.
And finish the look?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Katie, what do you have planned for my makeup?
For your makeup, I want to do a smoky eye and a neutral lip, and then I want to do your hair really big.
Okay, kind of like Beyonce meets Diana Ross?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. My only question is, how do you do a smoky eye on my eyes because I've got hooded lids?
So for hooded lids, you want to keep the darkest color, whether it be black, brown, whatever you're using, low, because with hooded lids, it kind of looks like a panda bear because when you start to blend it out, it just goes higher and higher. So that's what we're gonna do today.
Okay, awesome. And I can find tips like that on your YouTube channel? Okay,
exactly.
Awesome. Okay, let's go. We typically do something natural for my makeup, so going a little bit more dramatic for the day seemed really appropriate. So what are you starting out with now?
I'm first putting on a blending color. That's also gonna help with the hooded lid, just so everything blends well together.
And you have like, how many brushes do you own?
These are just some of them, but I probably have a little over 100. You know what? Makeup brushes are your best investment because makeup, you can get good quality makeup, but if you don't have good quality brushes, it doesn't make a difference.
So, Katie, how do I know if I need a primer?
I think that everyone needs primer, but a lot of makeup artists, I've heard back and forth that some don't really use it and some always use it.
Yeah.
So basically, I think that everyone should have a primer. You just have to find the best one for your skin, whether you're oily, you're dry. There's primers for everything out there now. So every skin type has a different primer. So I think the secret to finding the best primer is finding the best one for your skin. Okay, that's it.
Okay, I'm excited to see it.
Do you like it?
Oh, Katie, I love it. Don't I look good? This is fantastic. Look what you did with my smoky eye with the hooded lid. This is great. Time to go to the studio.
Perfect, let's go.
Katie really came through. I love the hair, I love the makeup, the dress was fantastic. I feel like I'm ready for the big time. You gotta check out our YouTube page. So I made it to California Sound Studios and I'm headed inside to meet my audio engineer and my vocal coach. I worked in the music industry for years, so I was pretty excited about finally getting behind the booth to record a record of my own. Hi guys!
Hi, Stephanie. How you doing, Stephanie?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm really excited about today.
Good.
Jesse and Frank, right?
Yep.
I will be engineering for you, helping with the tracking, mixing, and mastering.
Okay, and Frank, you're gonna help make me sound good?
You already sound good, but we're going to make you sound better.
All right. Okay, guys, let's get to work. My adventure begins with the vocal session with Frank Wright. And Frank is a music industry legend. He's got gold records with the group Chicago and Cher, and I was really excited to be working with him. Okay, so I'm finally at the piano.
Okay.
What's
good
the
deal.
first step?
Our first step here is going to be to find out where your vocal key is. Okay, and by doing this, we're going to start off with our middle C, and we're going to take it all the way to the highs, as high as you can sing,
Okay.
from middle C, going up whole notes, which is actually using the white keys.
Okay.
And then we're going to do the same thing going from middle C down, okay? So we can see your highs and your lows, and then that way we can see exactly where you fit in with your vocal.
Now, I haven't mentioned this before, but I'm not the best singer.
That's okay. That's
Okay.
why you're here.
That's right.
Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to start with our metronome at 4/4 times 70 beats per minute, and we're going to do this going as high as we can just with ahs, and every time you get a chance, take in and fill your lungs up with a lot of air, okay? And when you're almost depleted, fill up again, but don't fill up when you're half depleted. Otherwise, it's like letting the air out of a balloon. It all comes out at once.
Okay.
So you want to make sure that you're filling your lungs up when you're pretty much almost out of air.
Using the metronome took me a little while to get used to, but eventually I got the hang of it and it really helped me with my pace.
And that gets our capacity better. And that's what all this is doing with our scales, is getting our capacity and our tone right, and making sure that we're not taking a hit on those vocal cords.
Okay.
We're strengthening those muscles. Okay? So now we're going to take our test going to the highs, all
Okay.
just highs. Okay? 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Begin.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's about as far
That's
as I
as far
can
as it
get.
goes. Okay, so that's an octave over C. Okay, so
Okay.
that's our first octave.
Okay.
Okay, now doing the same thing, we're going to do the same thing going to our lows.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start right here. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, so that's going to C. So what you did, and where we're at here with our key signature of where you're going to be,
Yeah.
you went from middle C to the octave, and from middle C to the octave below middle C. Okay?
Okay.
All C's. So that means that you sing in the key of C very well.
Okay.
Okay? So our next step is going.
Finding my vocal range was definitely a process, but it was pretty cool to know that I sing best in the key of C.
1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Very, very good. I know, it's very hard to do.
Oh my God.
It's hard to do, but this is the first time you're doing this.
Yes.
So this really straightens it out. Now, when I'm working like with Cher, and she warms up her vocal before a performance, she does exactly this
Wow.
to 70 beats per minute and warms up her vocal cords to
Okay.
get to that point.
Yeah.
Now, what happens when you warm up the vocal cords? You're stretching them out just a little bit, and you're getting a little more blood flow up to those vocal cords and up to those muscle groups that surround the vocal cords. And remember, the vocal cords are very thin, and the muscle groups very thick, robust. Why? And that's why. So that when we get to a point of developing those muscles, we can sing high notes and long notes and hold them all out. Getting our capacity with our lungs to be able to fill up. It's kind of like a pearl diver. You see them jump off a boat.
Yeah.
First time they're under maybe 30 seconds. They're building their capacity of their lungs. Next time they go under, they're under for a minute. You know, they're building their capacity of their lungs. So that's the same thing that we're doing here.
How do I know when I'm working my muscle and or straining my vocal cords?
When you get to a point where you're feeling that's hurting and that's work, stop.
Okay.
Okay? That's the name of the game. You want to make sure that what you're doing is within your vocal range and your vocal cords. And when people start off, and I only tell them, work 20 minutes, 25 minutes most per day doing these scales, okay, until they get a callus put on that vocal cord. That's kind of like a guitar player, a
Yeah.
callus on your finger that helps you and strengthens your vocal cords to get to a good point of,
Wow.
of performance, okay?
Singing is hard work. It's fun, but it's hard work. Yes.
Okay.
Fantastic. I'm ready
Good
to
job.
sing.
You're ready to sing.
Yay!
We'll meet you at Caesar's there. We'll
Okay.
get you on stage.
Can I wear this dress?
Yeah, you look like Cher.
Woo! So next up was my actual recording session with Jessie. I actually couldn't believe I was going through with it.
Okay, Jesse, I think I'm ready. I'm pretty excited about this, but I'm also pretty nervous. I've never cut a record before.
Until the moment I actually walked into the booth, I didn't think I could go through with it. I mean, public speaking is one thing, but public singing is a whole other ball of wax.
Here we go. Na 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 na, saying na 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 na. Sitting in the studio, trying to write a hit song, looking out the window, and everybody having fun. The world's gone crazy. There ain't no time for play. Work on Saturday, back on Sunday. One life, living's what. Can we stop? Did I start too early?
Not sure.
Okay. I think I started too early.
I picked out the song a few weeks ago. Actually, my niece Brianna helped me pick it out. And I checked out the lyric sheet a couple times, but I didn't practice nearly as much as I should have.
Okay, yeah, I can start you again from the top.
Yeah.
Well, I was getting your levels. Yeah, levels look a lot better now. Are you hearing everything okay in your headset?
I'm hearing everything okay, but I'm just not sure if I'm actually in tune or anything.
Okay,
I can't hear myself.
If you want to, have you warmed up, like it's been a while since we had you warm up at first.
Okay.
Jesse and I were in separate rooms, so we communicated via earphones. And it took me a while to get used to because it sounded like he was talking to me from outer space.
But yeah, I'll have you do a few takes, and then that'll get you warmed up.
Okay.
And then if we're still off, just let me know. We'll stop.
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and start another take now?
Yeah, let's do that. And I think I started too early, so I'll give it a second.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Okay. False start.
Prior to my recording at California Sound Studio, my singing career consisted of the church choir, elementary school performances, and the shower.
Yeah, that part's good. It's right after it's the same thing every day, work on Saturday, back on Sunday. Maybe we can start from there. Every day, work on Saturday, back on Sunday. And then there's a bit where there's a quick punch of the lyric "One Life."
Okay.
Do you want me to sing that separately? Because it's coming in too fast.
Yeah, we can do that separate.
Jesse helped me get through the hardest parts of the song, which were mostly high notes.
Sitting in the studio, trying to write a hit song, looking out the window, everybody having fun. The world's gone crazy.
As time passes, I start to get a lot more comfortable, a lot more confident, and enjoying myself behind the sound booth.
Living's what it's all about. Come on, everybody, break out. 'Cause this is your life now. Go on and live it.
Is that good there?
Jesse is a premier audio engineer, and I'm really counting on him to make me sound good.
He's playing it back for me. I sound pretty interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean, a lot of it's raw right now. You'll be amazed.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I can start working on these, and then I'm pretty comfortable that I have enough to choose from to make it work.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. And that's a wrap on my first record. So now Jesse has to work his magic.
After 3 or 4 takes, it was all over and time for lunch. I love cooking outdoors, and Laguna Beach has the perfect setting. So while Jesse's mixing up my record in the studio, I'm gonna mix up a little bit of lunch. And what I'm making are wild salmon and papaya sandwiches. It's the perfect studio food, handheld and really easy to eat. Now, I'm here in Orange County, and it was really simple for me to find a market that had all of my ingredients already prepared for me, including my wild salmon. So let me show you how we're gonna put this meal together. We're gonna start with our wild salmon. This is grilled with sea salt, a little bit of garlic, and a little bit of black pepper. It smells fantastic. It's gonna taste even better. We're gonna mix that with a little bit of red onion, our tomato, lettuce, a little bit of orange juice to give it a little bit of punch, and of course our strawberry papaya. Now this is a smaller version than the Mexican papaya that you'll typically find in the store. This flesh is a little bit sweeter and really delicious, perfect for this sandwich. Ordinarily, I would serve this sandwich with a little bit of papaya salsa, but today, to keep things simple, I'm just gonna use papaya slices. Because the day was so busy, I had to focus on my recording. I was lucky enough to find a market that sold freshly cooked food, including salmon. Okay, so I've got my table reorganized so I can show you how I put this together. Cutting board, and what I'm using are ciabatta rolls. These are gonna hold up really well to our sandwich and our little bit of papaya. They're gonna be fantastic. I'm gonna just slice, I'm gonna cut my ciabatta roll. Be careful not to cut your fingers. Gonna cut this fully in half. Just like that, you can tell the inside has all these nooks and crannies to really hold the juice of the salmon and the rest of the papaya. It's gonna be fantastic. Once we have that, we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil to this. Once we have that, we're gonna add some garlic. And what we're gonna do with the garlic is just give the bread a nice little finish. It's gonna help season the bread just a little bit. Now, once we have that, we'll set that over to the side. And the next thing we're gonna do is prepare our papaya. This is a strawberry papaya. It's smaller than the typical Mexican papaya that you'll find in your grocery store. Strawberry papaya has really sweet, delicious flavor. It is considered one of the most delicate of all papayas. Now, understand that you can't eat the seeds of the papaya, so we need to remove those before slicing. Take care of that. The fun part. Now I'm gonna cut slices. The slices are gonna go on top of the bread. I mentioned earlier that ordinarily I would use a salsa for this recipe, but I think the slices are gonna work wonderfully. It's a lot simpler, but equally delicious. Okay, the papayas are sliced. I'm gonna add them to the bread. Right on top here. It's gonna add a really nice sweetness to that savory salmon. Now, the next thing we need to do is just build the sandwich based on preference. And I know what the guys like, so I'm gonna go ahead and move forward with that. I'm gonna add a little bit of red onion, a tomato. I'm using really wonderful large beefsteak tomato steaks, a little bit of lettuce here. You can use whatever kind of lettuce you want. I'm using green leaf lettuce. Got that? Now, avocado is optional. I love it, but one of the guys doesn't like it, so I'll leave it off for this version. And we're just gonna top it off with our salmon. Just like that. And that is our salmon papaya sandwich, perfect for the studio. Studio food is best described as handheld, easy to eat, and a little bit decadent. My sandwiches fit the bill perfectly. Okay, my sandwich is done. I just need to make a few more of these and head back to the studio. Hey guys, perfect timing. So, thank you very much. In honor of a really great day, I made you a meal, but I also wanted to toast.
Excellent.
To a wonderful recording session. You guys were fantastic to work with. You made me feel comfortable in the studio. I think I sounded pretty good, right?
Oh, you sound wonderful to work with. Great to work with.
So Stephanie did great today.
She's really good. She's got a great timbre in her voice. Sounded really good. And you doing multiple takes is going to put that track together. Really sounded great.
Thank you very much.
Very, very good stuff.
Thank you.
Very good.
So what we have here are salmon and papaya sandwiches. Made these on the beach today just for you.
Very nice indeed. This is good.
So have at it. I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
All right.
The winner?
So winner. This is good.
The sandwiches were a hit, so hopefully my song will be too. Frank, I'm gonna top you off just a little
Okay.
bit.
This is a celebration for a great, great song.
That's right. I'm so excited
This
about
is
this.
really
Jesse,
good.
wait, can I top you off?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is good. That's a rocket.
Great job.
Yeah, great job.
To you guys too, this
Fantastic.
sounds great. I can't believe that's my voice.
You did great.
Jesse worked his magic and this song sounds great. I'm definitely playing this at my next party.
You both aren't so bad yourself, you know? Teamwork.
Cheers, celebrate.
Celebrate.
So I had a wonderful time today recording my very first album. Jesse and Frank made me feel really comfortable and confident from the very first time we sat down at the piano to warm up my voice to the very last note that I sang in the vocal booth. Recording a song was a lot more challenging than I expected, but it was a lot of fun, and you're definitely going to be hearing that song at my next party. So the next time you're in the Orange County area, go ahead and go surfing or go ahead and take the shopping trip, but also visit the folks here at California Sound Studios to record your very own song. See you next time.
Sitting in the studio, trying to write a hit song, looking out the window at everybody having fun. The world's gone crazy, there ain't no time for play. It's the same thing every day, work on Saturday, back on Sunday.